So long since I've done that. Jesus, it's been like 2 weeks. Ugh, almost long. Well, gotta get back to the grind. Grind in the trashy 4chan stories it is. Well, I guess this one isn't so trashy after all. Could be certainly worse. Think last time I stopped. What was that? Oh, right. I was really mad because of the deaf girl, and then we hang out with the blind one and her friend, and I think that was it. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, it's where is it? Seems like that's the one. Ah, right, right. Hey yo.
Yo,
Wait. Oh right, right. You want? You need some streamage too in here. There we go.
thank
I
you.
I am half dead, but I'll try to read this. It shouldn't be that hard, right? No skill required, at the very least. Um, yeah, I'll make the music a bit quieter, so I can hear you better. Uh, Tao, visibly dismayed at the interruption and Misha in general, slumped in his chair. Mikado. Misha stops in her tracks and looks around cluelessly, as if she's sensing from his tone that something wrong, but has no idea what. Uh, oh, yes. We have talked about volume control before. Sure, yeah. But she doesn't lower her voice at all, and the teacher just rubs his eyes. Is she is she so loud because she thinks that the louder she is, the better the deaf girl can hear her? Hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. She seems very loud. Like many people comment on that, so I thought maybe that's the case. Like metaphorically speaking, not like literally. You know, like a symbolism stuff. Well, who knows? Who knows? I certainly don't. Uh, t- 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 Right. I also looked up the sexy schmexy scene with the deaf girl, and
Why?
well, because I'm not going to do her out. That's why. As simple as that.
Okay.
So now I understand the reason why Adelaide likes her. She's exactly what you think she is. She's a very dominant person and also into some weird shit.
I mean, that's easy to see from the start.
Yeah, yeah, very smart, very smart. Okay. She doesn't lower her voice because she's a loud person. So what is it? I we need help. We're running out of supplies for the festival stand. This is a disaster. She waves a pink sleeve of paper she's holding around. So, how about you solve your own problem? Get the art room stuff, you know? Plywood. Plywood is always the problem. Last time we wanted more, there was only a little, but that time we just took it all. And went with it. Now there is like none left, so do you know where we could get some more plywood? Like, I've missed the I missed the part where it's my problem. She-chan, I mean, the president thought that the teacher would know where the plywood is. Was she wrong? I missed the part where this is my problem too. Hey, hi Sylvia. Oh, Tao looks like he is in a great pain from him with his entire assets, and Misha doesn't get it at all because she's so airheaded. Looking at the two of them communicate is terrible. It's like two aliens trying to communicate at the same time. Horrible. I'm afraid I have no idea where the plywood is, so could you please kindly fuck off? Ah, what should I do? Perhaps you can find Mr. Nomiya? I'm quite sure he would know where to find everything you need. You'd have to prize him from his cold dead hands, but that's a different matter, you know. I don't have time, I'm so busy. Wah, wah, that's what I'm hearing as she's talking. She holds her head with both hands, looking as despairing as possible for a person like her. Without even noticing, she crumbles the note she's holding against her hair. Is that something that the girl has wrote? How's Sylvia doing this day? Are you here to enjoy some disabled girls being picked on by a disabled guy as well? Because that's what I'm here for. I wanna see where the shit show goes. And plus, you would be able to see the end of the shit show that is happening. I shouldn't be even fetching those things. There's so much to do and we're failing behind the schedule. Maybe you should have planned better, girl. I don't know. Tao looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Smiling doesn't really fit his face. Is that a smile? I don't. Hmm. That's the weakest smile, but I guess he's an overworked teacher, so that is acceptable. I wonder if you can get some temporarily help. Oh no, 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 Tao, no, don't even look at me. I don't. I guess I could give a hand. You can? Thanks, Hichan, you're real nice. Ugh, please, game, no. He pauses. That's why he was smiling. He knew, like, this sucker, this sucker is easy. I can just put all of my work on him. Oh god. She pauses, does a double take, and then points at me with her finger, yelling, "Ah!" and looks very puzzled. What? Come to think of it, what's he's doing here? Class is over, you should be having fun. That's that's not always how it goes, you know. Some people hate fun. I'm not one of them, but maybe our main character is. We
Like
just had a,
Lily.
what Lily hates fun.
Yes.
Why? Why do you think that? Does she? I didn't think she does.
He hates anything that's fun.
Like what?
Cause it's cringe.
Okay, well, sometimes not everything that is cringe is fun, you know? Like, can you give an example? I wonder what, what's the example that you can give?
I don't know.
Hmm, you can.
I can't. I can't. I was about to say something, but probably not.
Damn,
Should.
bro, you backpedaling like that? Wow, wow, that was weak. Yeah,
But
I. Hmm.
hey, Lily has a career here. I can't stop
Come on.
undermine it like that.
we are streaming for 2 viewers. I do not think that one of who is you, by the way. So I don't think that we can undermine your career like that. So we
Nah,
can talk all of the shit we want. But that's very nice. And the other is me, yes, Celia. Celia. The other is you. Thanks for watching this shit show. But yeah, you can just DM it to me. It's always fun to talk shit. Well, to an extent, of course.
yeah, you must specify here that Lily. We talk shit about Lily in front of Lily here. We're
Yes,
all close
yes,
friends.
we aren't doing it like yeah, let's talk shit about Lily behind her back when she doesn't hear.
Yeah,
No, not like that.
we are all like close friends that are in the same term.
Nah, we barely know each other. Just for like what, 2 years?
I think it's
For you it's 3 years, but for Lily I think it's two.
now for Lily it's 3, and for me it's 4. I think.
Wait, no, but haven't we started at 2019? Wait,
Uh,
no, wait, it was 2018, right?
No, I know. I checked this earlier because Crusher was asking. I know Lily was first posted like 3 years ago.
Oh, shish. Okay, then I guess I misremember when we got to the VC server. Huh. Well,
So if Lily was 3 years ago, then we must be at least 4.
yeah, yeah, because she joined late on the bandwagon. Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. I I know you just a little less time than my
I mean,
other real life
it's not
friends.
like you lived in my real apartment for a few months.
3. It's not like I lived in your apartment for 3 months. Uh, yeah, definitely not like that. Oh no, is it the detention? Is the Hicha in trouble? Nah, girl. I'm. Is he in trouble? Girl, I just. Ugh, no, he's not. Misha doesn't seem to listen to anyone. So, what do you need? Here's a list. I can try to find the plywood from somewhere if there's none in the art room. Oh, art room. I see where the game is, is putting its tracks for me. I see. We're about to witness the power of feet.
Have to go meet the last girl.
Wait, is she the last one?
I mean, you
No.
technically
Oh,
met
right. We met
him
the.
before.
Yeah. I guess she did give me a heart attack with her cuteness. I said I'd help you, but this has no implication or whatever. I'm not joining council or not. Aww. They. And I was trying to backstab you to join the council again. Okay, fair enough. Hurry. She bounces out of the classroom, leaving me and the teacher looking at each other with something that feels like a silent agreement. Yep, those girls are nuts. That's what we agree on. Please don't be smug about putting all your work on me. Looking at the list with the number of items ranging from paint to plywood. Hey, by the way, if it disabled, okay, Misha is not disabled from what it seems, but like if a disabled person comes to you and says, "Hey, bro, can you help me find some stuff?" Wouldn't be wouldn't it be super dickish if you just say, "Nah, bro, you go bother someone else with that." Like, I don't know, that just feels extra bad for me.
I mean, isn't the point of the whole school to treat them like they are normal stuff?
True, true, but also they treat them like normal, but they know their limitations, right? If
Yes.
if that if that girl without two arms came to this teacher and were like, "Yo, can you give me a hand?" And he's like, "Nah, nah, good, go
Yes,
with you."
within reason, of course, but he knows, like,
Yeah, he's not that much of a dick. He's just tired of the obnoxious girl. Or less doesn't want to. It's above his pay grade anyway. Looking at the list with the number, blah blah blah. I'll be going. Maybe in the long list, limply as teacher exiting to the hallway. The classroom closest to ours, designated to be 3-1, 3-2, up to 3-4. Further down the corridor still with identical doors to the rooms that I didn't think were used for the class. I guess the art room is not a classroom as such. Carefully push open the furthest door and peek in. It's a classroom, but it seems rather badly kept or not in use. Am I in the right place? Desks and chairs are all around the room. A thin layer of dust settled on them. There are some easels in the corner, so at least this looks like the right place. This room is flushed in sunlight from the big windows, shadows creeping all over the desk. Jesus Christ, I can't read for shit today. Specks of dust are dancing in the stagnant air, making the beam of light almost visible. Jokingly, I call into the empty room. Anybody hot? But I stop mid-sentence. Oh, shit. Is that the feet that I see? Oh, I see a short-haired girl, curiously wearing a boy uniform with fork between her toes. I wonder why this tomboy isn't Adeline's favorite. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. The odd rate of dying seems to be caused by her apparent lack of hands, but her appearance here is what makes me expect even more. How did I miss her before? She's sitting in a corner very still, but I still somehow took her as a part of the furniture or a statue. I've not been up too observant today as a whole. Same here, brother, same here. Our brains are fucking melted by school or work. Seems like. The girl seems to be frozen in place, staring at me with her huge. Yeah, her eyes are rather huge. Like a rabbit in the headlights. She's staring at me, her mouth wide open, ready to accept that feet fork. Or firk, as some people call it. I'm staring at her, my mouth wide open as well, but no food is flying inside of my mouth, unfortunately. The weird stalemate keeps us both stunned into silence, punctuated only by the wall. Clock ticking rhythmically. Hello? The girl stopped the forkful in her mouth and is now staring at me since some expectantly while chewing. This is a bit awkward. Um, Hi. I was told to pick up some supplies from here for some festival stalls, so, I didn't think there would be someone in here though. There isn't, that's why I came here too. She picks up another forkful. Damn, she's really good with her feet. That's impressive. And judging by the fact that she can move them so freely, I bet she can do some some amazing what's that sport called? The Olympic gymnastics, I think, right? The ones where you can move your feet in amazing ways. Well, whatever it is. Uh,
I
what's the name of the sport? Like where the and the guys and girls are like trying to perform dance numbers while doing gymnastics. I think it's one of the Olympic sports too. I just forgot how it's
No.
called. Whatever. Ayo, Titan sticker. Glad to meet you that you made here as well. How's it going? Are you still working on your NFT slave camp? She raised her eyebrows as if she was suspecting me observing that my statement was false. You're pretty observant. I guess it does. Wait, you're pretty observant. I guess it does, but who are you? The girl is pretty straightforward, isn't she? Yep. I'm Nakai. Now Nakai. I'm transferred. I have transferred here on Monday. I'm Rin. Shizuka Rin Shizuka. Why did she? Okay, sure. I won't shake your hand. Huh. But at least you know who we are right now. Oh, look at this smug. Look at this smug. A, a gal that can take a joke is a good gal. Unlike a certain someone who is trying too hard, right? That's very nice. I mean, she can technically shake her hand, but not with her hand, you know. Her deadpan manner of talking makes it hard to determine whether she's joking about shaking hands or not. Kinda bothers me. Joking about these matters doesn't feel appropriate at all. If they're okay with it, then you can joke about it as well. I'm trying to figure out what's appropriate and whether the girl is. She seems to have lost interest in me and is now gazing, yarning me back at her food. Can I continue my lunch, if you don't mind? I won't mind you. If you need to get your stuff, the supplies are at the back. And she points her giant toe in the direction of the plywood. Go right ahead, but lunch? School's already over for the day. Well, what word would you use? There is no word for a meal you eat after lunch, but after dinner. But before dinner, right? It bothers me very much too, but I don't really know what I should say. Ha! That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong, girl. Because British people have thought about that. I think it's. Is it brunch? Is it the brunch that?
No.
No? Is it after breakfast brunch?
I think yeah.
Uh,
Between breakfast and lunch, right?
yeah, meal before dinner, but after lunch. There must be a word, girl. Leaner? Who is a late lunch or almost leaner? Are you serious? Who the Okay, hold on. Let me confirm who the fuck came up with this. Who? Or leaner or Danch? God, I love it. I love it. Who is the genius behind the... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 12 names for food. Jesus Christ. There is breakfast, that everyone knows, second breakfast. Then there is brunch, of course. There is also tiffin. That is a second name for the second breakfast. Then there's 11th, which is like another type of breakfast before breakfast and lunch. So you have 3 names for breakfast. Then there's lunch. Then the British people call it tea time. High tea, empire tea, afternoon tea, which is also the food that you can take after lunch. Then there's leaner, lapper, or dunch. did I did I come up did I come up with those names? I feel like I've come up with those names retroactively. Uh, then there's Ghost Dinner. Okay, okay. Then there's Supper. Then after Supper, then there's also Steer, yeah, which is a Chinese one, a Taiwanese, which is like a meal after 9 p.m. but before 4 a.m. Okay, and then there's Midnight Snack. So, girl, you are absolutely wrong, and wow, that's a lot of ways to go the time when you eat. Uh, oh, you aren't working exclusively on the NFT line? Hell yeah, brother, congratulations. Ugh, really glad that you managed to break the NFT Titans back with that. Um, so yeah, what was going on about? Right. You're wrong. You're dead wrong. I don't think you're supposed to eat a meal between lunch and dinner to begin with. What? So, what the fuck? If the person wants to eat, they will eat. Come on, brother, you don't need to be. Yeah, if you're hungry and my delicious boxes of lunch would go to waste otherwise, I will eat. I have curry, it's very delicious. With much decisiveness, Reese once again picked up her fork between her toes and with at least as much impoliteness, she points it straight at me. So, Nagai, what brings you to this place? Like I said, I was told to look for these things here. Nah, that's cool. From outside you look fine. Is your problem inside? Does it? Oh my god, I knew it. I knew it. Misha is mentally disabled. That's why. That's why she's here. Oh god. Oh no. Now I feel bad. Uh-oh. I come to a full stop, opening my mouth but not getting the word out. I I can guess. I'm good at guessing, better than most people. Im cuts me off before I can answer her questions or skirt around it somehow. I don't know which I would have done. I froze in front of this issue again. I haven't even told anyone here about my condition, or even it's only because it hasn't really come up yet. I do get the feeling that not making issues of this is a part of the social code here. At least the teacher said so. I wonder if the people here could relate. Probably not any better than any other person could. I can't relate to Shizen's circumstances or Lily's either. Naturally, while I go through this in my head, Rain keeps considering what my condition could be, with an overly contemptuous look on her face. She puts her fork between her lips and leans back, looking at the ceiling as if the answer was written up there. A beam of light illuminates her face from the window side, creating a mask of dark shadow on the other side. Wait, what did I just fucking read? A beam of light, side. Okay, that's a bit of a sloppy writing right here. Use side in one sentence twice. Well, not like I would write any better, but still, that sentence feels weird. Uh, and since there's anything in your head and something in your guts would be boringly ordinary, like the lunch of mine, and less delicious. The problem must be your pants. Ooh, ooh, shit. This messed up Sherlock Holmes kind of statement, and the sheer lack of tact it was delivered. Wait, are there is a fucked up joke. Oh, there is a fucked up joke that came just into my mind. Are there any people that have the erectile problems? Are they still taking it here? Does it mean that they're taking it here so that they can try and solve their problems with a bunch of cute girls? Oh no. Oh no.
I don't
That
think. You go to a special needs school for ED.
Yeah, yeah, you probably don't. You probably don't. I think I might have reeled back even physically as Rin's eyes widen in relation, and I like her. I like her. Her sense of humor is a deadpan, but seems pretty nice. So I was right. There's something wrong with your tackle, is there? Still partially in shock, but recognizing the need to reply something, spit out the first thing that came to mind. No, it's nothing like they have a heart problem. Arrhythmia. Arrhythmia. I said it, more like blurted it out, but I said it. The girl in front of me pursues her lips together and glowers at me, looking very disappointed. How boring. Trouble in the pants would have been much more scandalous. What the fuck was this reaction? I mean, she's right. She's absolutely right, but come on, girl, give me some slack. I'm sorry to let you down, but and at least I didn't let my boy out. Let fuck, I fucked up. I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked that pan up. I forgive you. Just looking at people and a person with, that kind of problem would have been really great. Why? Do, do you need a gay brand that won't that won't really go for a romantic option?
It doesn't make you gay, but you're
No, it doesn't, but like come on. Come on. You you're practically gay at this point, right?
what? Why?
Because the only reliable way you can get it done is through one place. Your ass. Either being the guy or girl. I know that's not the case. Like erectile dysfunction can cannot be always like a 6 p.m. stinky, right? Can only be sometimes. Plus it's curable, right? You just have to be less of a slob and be more active. At least for the most of them, right? I don't
Uh,
fucking
I think
know.
I think most of the time it's men mental stress. But
Hmm,
yeah,
really? Okay. Collecting people? Okay, she's collecting people, so you just like go around asking people what's wrong with them? Pretty much. I see. There's little left to say. Reen resumed her lunch and the conversation dies away, but I keep thinking about what she said. It's the first time I've told anyone else about my condition. All the other people have either known about it already, heard about it from someone else, or didn't know about it at all, or didn't even need to, yeah, know about it like every other student here so far. Should I have told it as a natural part of the introduction? Is it expected of me? Like, not really, right? Has right, right. Some of the people were like, "Hey, guy, I'm like having problem with my eyes," or like, "Hey, I'm deaf. Hi, I'm sad. I have a very serious heart condition." Is that how I'm supposed to go around introducing myself from now on? Nah, 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 nah. Maybe like that Chizuku girl that has a natural interest in such things. So, as I walk to the back of the room to pick up the items on Misha's list, chance opens to study Rin from the corner of my eye. Her hair is a burnt auburn, almost orange, and cropped short. Long hair should probably be impossible with no arms. Um, why? Why would long hair be impossible with no arms?
be very hard to wash or groom it.
Okay, yes, true. How does she wash her hair anyway? Well, I guess she could just put it underwater, then try to use her feet to squish
She could
the...
just, but she could just use her feet, right?
Yeah, but then that implies that she can lift uh, her legs high up in order to wash her
I can
hair.
put I can put my feet behind my head.
Yeah, that's
Not
you.
that.
You're pretty gullible, it seems like. Well, not gullible, flexible. That's the word. Huh, the boy's uniform and the lack of arms makes her very thin, almost scrawny. Well, at least, at least you can, if she would be your girlfriend, you could go around saying stuff like, "Hey, I bet my girl weighs less than you, less than yours, you know." Guess that's one of the pluses if you are a weird person.
But
Um,
what?
what?
Imagine.
Imagine exactly. But instead, hmm, imagine. She's not particularly pretty. Damn, she looks okay. Except for her murky green eyes, which flicker restlessly from below her short bangs, even when she eats. Come on, she looks okay. Like all the girls look okay in here. Plus, I don't know. Look, she certainly is packing. You can tell. The distance and the shadows make it seem like they don't reflect sunlight at all, but instead absorb it all, like deep wells. She moves her feet almost as deftly as a normal person would use their arms. Am I, am I not aware of another meaning of deftly? In a way that is neatly skillful and quickly. Huh, I guess that I'm not aware of that. Okay, cool. This game teaches me words once again. However, I can see how the sunlight could discomfort people, especially while eating. It makes me feel a bit uncomfortable at least. I hesitate to think about the word unnatural, but it's too late now, is it? I keep searching the cabin and shelves for Misha's things, not size. But after enough time passes, the silence grows too uncomfortable, so I try to force the conversation. So, do you always sit alone this late, or do you get the occasional visitors? Maybe you're my first occasional visitor, but I don't always sit alone either. Sometimes I eat with a certain person on the roof if she's not horsing around. That's Misha, I assume. Wait, no, that's uh, right. That must be the fitless girl. They, you know, if you combine both of them, you can almost make a full person. Uh, yeah, yeah. Edgy jokes o'clock on my side. Sometimes I eat with certain horsing. She likes to do sports. Yeah, that's her. That's her. All right. Okay. Oh, that's all I can think of to say. Both of us fall silent again as Rin forks the last bit of her meal to her mouth. I look down at my haul and double check if it's on mission list. It seems I have everything except plywood. So I think I have all the things now. That's very nice. You don't feel obligated to stay. I was about to take a nap anyway. If you would take a nap in here, you need to do whatever you are going to do with the stuff anyway, right? Or perhaps you like to watch girls sleeping. Damn girl, why are you so based and straight? I'm not sure what to make of it, but Green looks very serious. Even if I did, I think I have to be going. I'll catch you later, Tsuzuka. You can call me Rin. I feel that our relation is at the point good enough to warrant this much. Bro, sister, what? I saw you for like 2 seconds, okay? I don't think our relationship is that tight. I was already turning to make my exit, but she draws me back in. "Huh, fine, then I'm Hisao. Then you are." Rin looks at me hard in the eyes, but that intimidating feeling you get when someone stares at you isn't there. It's like she's actually not looking at me at all. Maybe she's also blind. She blinks a couple of times and I can't figure out why a pulse this just popped between us out of nowhere. Yeah, see you later, Hisao. There's something like a tiny smile there in her face. Yeah, that's cute. That's a cute little smile. Quietly back out of the room and I shut the door in front of my face. I whisper to myself, what a fucking weirdo. From inside I hear a muffled, singing voice. I heard that. What did she hear? I jump in the stunned appearance of Misha, who I had not heard approaching despite the complete empty hallway. Somehow has gotten the jump on me. That's creepy. It briefly reminds me of Kenji's nutty theory about the global feminist conspiracy, but I push that aside. Oh no, the big cheese in here. Kizuna is standing slightly behind Misha, looks aloof as she couldn't have heard that remark that drew Misha's attention, but Misha is visibly excited. Oh, by the way, spoilers, but in her route you learn sign language, so you can.
I mean that's to be expected, right?
Well, I mean, you could also write. Like, it's not that easy to learn sign language, I think.
But I mean, if you're going out with the deaf girl, I think
True, 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 true. I'm still baffled that there is no app that she's using. She's completely reliant on the Misha. But yeah, I guess maybe that's not the time where the apps of that kind are apparent. No, wait,
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 you said apps?
yeah, you
They
know,
they don't have cell phones. Man.
that's beside the point. Wow, wow, what a what a high
That's
school.
a zoomer thing to say.
Shut up, shut up.
The game is old, Cliff.
Not that old.
The game is pretty old. Like over,
Wait, how old is it?
it's over
How
10 years old.
really? It is over 10 years old, you're right. Uh, 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 uh,
Classic.
no,
Revealing his
no,
age.
no, no, let's not talk about this. No, no, no. But what importantly, who is there? There is no club meeting today, huh? Yeah, yeah, she's there. You tell him. Wait, it's
Oh,
Misha. Hmm?
by the way, the stream, the resolution. Thank you.
Huh?
Was it always like this? Was it all? Never mind.
What frame resolution thing? What?
You're not full screen on the stream.
What do you mean? How does it look?
Looks like a window.
Oh, yeah, because it has it's in a square instead. It's
Makes yeah.
yeah, it's a 4 by 3, and I can't really like you know use the full power of my screen to show everything. I mean, I guess I could, but it would just leave a bunch of black space. So yeah. She tries to look past me and find out all my secrets. What are you doing here? It took so long that we had to come check what's wrong. That's not good, Hichan. She puffs her cheeks. I found plywood, but everything else is still missing because you're tardy. Carol, Carol, could you appreciate me just a little bit more? Sorry, I got everything in here, everything. Just need to bring them. I think you were up to some mischief, Hee-chan. Who was in there with you, I wonder? Was it a girl? Do I smell a girl? Ah, do I smell a girl, huh? Is that another woman? Are you joining another council? Is that how it is? Huh? 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 Nisha signs something quickly to Shizune, pointing at her own ear a couple of times. Shizune immediately pushes her way past Mini and opens the door like a toxic gamer that she is. Can only imagine the shock that she is experiencing. With Shizune's diligence and attitude, the insolence of daring to deface school property by sleeping on top of it must be too much to bear. And indeed, she stares at Rin frozen in place, apart from slightly but noticeably trembling on her shoulder. With suppressing rage, I'm sure. Nah, she's just jealous. She's just jealous that she can't nap like that. Instead of blowing up, Shizune just takes a few deep breaths, adjusts her glasses, and slams the door shut. During, why do you? Oh, the person was sleeping. What are you doing? Ah, what are you doing, girl? That's dickish. Come on, that's very dickish to do. Maybe she did blow up, but I can't understand it. Uh, she shot a very loaded stare at me too, as if it was somehow my fault that Reen is sleeping on one of the tables. Hey, it's not like I put her to sleep, she did it herself. Hope she's not getting any funny ideas about the reason of my tardiness. Hello. Reen's voice came from the other side. She woke up because someone fucking slammed the door on her face. Well, not really on her face, but in the same room she was. But the deaf girl is deaf, so she cannot hear it. She's wearing earpods permanently. AirPods, I mean. I opened the door to find Reed directly behind it, looking at us with half interested, half sleepy face. Hello. Miss Tezuka, what do you think you were doing? You absolutely are not permitted to. Oh, fuck, it's the popo. It's the popo in here. It sure is suddenly very crowded in here. I didn't know I was this popular. It's hard to say whether she's happy or unhappy about this turn of events. At any rate, she ignores Shizune's and Misha's scolding, so they have no choice but to drop the issue. Shizune taps Misha's shoulder, points at Green, and makes some quick signs. Popularity aside, please don't do that anymore. Yeah, how about no? I do whatever I want. I'm a free art spirit. Anyway, how's the project going? Eh, no, wait. Eh, fuck. My earphones. Ugh. Ah, sorry. Um, hey, is the project going? Will it be done by the festival? For the festival? Rin looks at them blankly, apparently at ease under the pressure Shizune's cold stares putting on her. I keep wondering about that myself too. And? Feels think about it harder. Ugh. Well, she has a nice sense of humor at least. Misha sighs her reply to Shizune. Her face turns into an unsatisfied frown. Ugh, of course. No one can satisfy that girl. Miss Tezuka, please try to take this seriously. It will be a disaster if the wall looks like someone threw up their lunch onto it. What? Rin nods assertively. I'll think more seriously, even more. Ishta actually giggles at that, but Shizune doesn't, not even after translation. Yeah, Shizune absolutely cannot take a joke that isn't her own. She just shakes her head, takes the material from me, and takes off with Misha in tow. Rin frowns thoroughly as she looks after the retreating student council do. How rude. It's true though, I must finish my project before this weekend. This will be a dire consequence if I don't. The end of the world as we know it. Like, weekends usually are, but more dire. What? Weekends are end of the world? No, they are the start of the world. Much, much more dire. Maybe I will postpone my nap to unforeseen future. About to ask what project she's working on that has this apocalyptic consequences, but she walks back into the art classroom. Does have nothing to do? Would you give me a hand? Hey, hey, hey. This paint can doesn't fit into my bag, but I need it. She kicks slightly at a huge can of paint that's lying around on the floor next to the table she was sitting and sleeping on. It lets out a dull clang. Means the gentleman that I am, I pick it up. Heavy. Yeah, sure, where do you need to take it? Away. And with that, she takes off to the hallway. Me and the paint can follow, and since there's little choice for either of us. The hallway is quiet and empty now with Shizune and Misha gone, so we do leave toward the stairwell at the other end. Every 10 or 15 or 20 steps I have to change the can from one hand to another because the thin candle cuts into my palm. Oh, one of those, huh? Yeah, those are the worst. It probably doesn't even have the protection in the middle, like the thick part that you usually have on the paint cans. Oh, who who did this? Who did this atrocity? Green strolls on bedside with me and an even pace that I have trouble with an uneven pace that I have trouble matching. Maybe I am walking weird because of the extra weight. It seems one of us is constantly walking way too slow, way too fast. They can figure out which. Maybe, maybe it's both of you. You just like it's a situation where one speeds up and then another person slows down at the same time, uh, and the cycle continues infinitely until you figure out how to match each other. Two flights of stairs below, Trouble appears in the form of the head nurse, his fox-like grin. Hey, Mr. Nikai, what a happy coincidence. Tezuka too, of course. He nods courteously to Rin, who does not acknowledge him, then turns to me because obviously it's me who had some business. He had some business with. That's something I forgot to mention on Monday. You absolutely cannot carry any paint cans. That's very dangerous for your heart condition. What about your medications? You haven't been that long on your current medication. There might be some unexpected side effects, which might require adjusting dosages or even changing to another kind of medication. So we will do a few tests regularly, but what I want is for you to keep an eye on everything in your condition that feels off, if you get what I mean. Sure, I will. If my PP doesn't go up in the morning, I will tell you first and foremost. Nausea, headaches, anything, and come see me if something happens. All right. So how are you? Everything's fine? I give up and drop that can to the floor before asking him. Apparently this takes longer than my biceps can handle. Weak, fucking weak boy, weak sauce. I, I'm about to say something generic as an answer, but then I realized how often I've done that lately. Other people have asked me too. Teachers and students here, my parents, visitors, nurses, doctors at the hospital. Everyone has to be concentrated about that. It's natural for hospitals, not so much for school. Everyone seems to be. Why are you blushing? Why are you blushing while looking at me? Bro, that's weird. Please stop blushing. Uh, everything. Okay, there's a small school with both students. space, and the facility seems to be very tightly knit. I miss the times when I was in the place team and everyone basically knew each other and was very tight. Because it was only two classes, well, 2 years worth of classes instead of regular 11. And
Mm.
this is not the kind of school that gets transfer students too often. The thought is, why are you thinking about this so much, bro? You was thinking it. That's great. Also, one other thing. My sources tell me that you've been at neither the school track nor even the pool. So I'd like to know if you have taken and exercised as I asked. Of course I haven't. I'm exercising in my own way, with the paint canisters apparently. Uh, by his way of inquiry gives me the feeling that I should have been running my ass off on the track since the very first day. You have people spying on me? Not as such, I just happen to know a few people, but that's not the issue here, so don't try to sleep out of it. Well, I was actually doing some improvised weightlifting as an exercise. I knew it was would say that. I pick up and lift the can up and down a few times like some sad imitation of a bodybuilder, even though they are weighting down my arms painfully. A stupid grin disappears from his face for a second and comes back like it was never gone. Jessica, would you give me a second? Sinners grabs me by the shoulder without waiting for inspiration. When I told you to exercise, I wasn't joking. I need you to build up those muscles so you can impress every single girl at the school so that you can treat your erectile dysfunction. The reason I'm coming down to this is because it's these habits are not easy to form. Yeah, they aren't. The more you sleep and postpone, the harder it will be. The same with everything, like dieting. Can you promise me to be more serious from now on? Oh, that's exactly how. I wonder if those appear randomly or if they are related to the girl that you are currently with. Yes. Yes, I promise, definitely. He studies me for a moment and then shrugs, smiling away. Okay, that's more like it. Wait, wait, hold on. If I said yes, oh no. If I said yes, does it mean that I missed out on the chances to be with the other girls that will be going to either swimming pool or the riding one? Damn it. If you go to the school track tomorrow morning, you will meet my spy. Probably has no qualms offering consultation to you if you want to jog a bit. Oh, that's of course the only six real people in the school, and the only person that is jogging is that uh, shitless girl. See you around. He leaves with a wave of his hand and no answer, and I walk to Rin, who has been waiting, idly leaning against the wall and staring at the pale lighting fixtures in the ceiling. Even when I approach, she doesn't move her eyes off them. I guess an indication for your heart thingy. Are you listening? Comes out more accusatory than I anticipated, accidentally lashing out on her. But even so, I don't really want to start talking about it. I just met her, I don't know her, it's not her business. The nurse seems to be happily ignorant about confidentiality too, talking about that kind of stuff in public. Come on, come on, boy. But it's not Rin's fault, is it? I look up at her, suddenly feeling a bit guilty, but Rin is just staring past my shoulder quizzically, her head tilted like a bird, like bird's head. I don't know why this is so hard for me. It feels like there's so some inexplicable lock that prevents me from being more upfront about it. Yes, I'm from my heart. Will they make you better? No, not really. They just make a little bit. They just make me a little less worse. That's a nice way to put it. Rin keeps looking at me for a while longer, and she neither says anything further, nor displays any kind of emotion I could discern. I'm thankful that she doesn't. I think I'm still not quite used to it at all. At the hospital, it was way easier, but I still haven't sorted my feelings about having to live a normal life with this disability. We leave the main building and Rin leads onward. We stop at the small patch of greenery in front of the dorm building. The dorm is built on a slightly elevated ground with a wall and a few trees that everyone has to circle around every time they come or go. It's probably the only inconvenient design to the school. The entire wall, made out of some kind of bricks, as the building itself has been covered with some sort of painting. Um, Most of it still seems like sketch. The human face and legs and hands, I can't quietly say that what the painting as a whole might portray. And it seems like I need to stop for today very suddenly, so yep, we'll continue
Alright.
later. Bye bye, stream people. Mwah.
Ah,
Hope you
bye.
enjoyed. However,